What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be painting some brake calipers, brand new calipers. Came just like this, I just pulled them out of the box. So this is just bare metal, and then they have oil all over it, or grease or something on it just to keep it from rusting. So I'm just going to get these cleaned up. We'll pull this bolt out, put in a regular bolt. Just probably cap the fittings here, keep paint off of them, and I'll just paint around the little rubber piece there. These bolts just pull right out. I'll just paint around that. What I'm using is a brake caliper paint system. Got this on Amazon. It's kind of expensive. It was like around $50, maybe 55, I don't know. But it's a little small can paint. Supposedly it's enough to do 4 calipers. And then it's got a little hardener or something that goes in there with it. What do they call it? Reactor. This is a reactor that you mix with this paint. So I guess it's kind of like an epoxy or something. So supposedly it's super durable. It's a gloss black, nothing extreme happening here. So it's in a little mixing stick and a paintbrush. So yeah, seems pricey. Could have gone with a high temp spray paint. This may be a little bit easier to do than spray paint because I don't have to worry about taping up all this stuff. I can just, just paint around it. I don't know, we'll see. It also comes with brake cleaner, which I don't really need. I'll use that eventually though. So I'm just gonna clean these up with some paint thinner here, and then it should be ready to go. Alright, I spent a good, I don't know, 15-20 minutes on here just trying to get it degreased. So kind of the final round, what I did is I just took some wax and grease remover and put it on just a plain white paper towel. And you can wipe over it, and when you come off of it, it should be fairly clean. So that's when you know you're ready for paint. So just go over all parts of it, make sure it's ready to paint, and then ready to move forward. So we'll go ahead and clean this next one, and then we'll work on the paint.
11 minutes later.
All right, so I've went ahead and mixed about half my little can here with half of this reactor. By the way, there wasn't much in this can. This can is probably only about half to 2/3 full. But I've got those mixed, just mixed them in here, and I'll use this to paint. That way I can save the other half for another set of calipers. So this will only last, a few hours before it starts to harden. So I'm gonna get these done, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, that was more tedious and took a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna take, but it's coming along, it's looking good. There's just one coat on one side. The bottom side still isn't painted yet, so I'm gonna let that dry for a while, work on something else. I'll come back and flip it over, paint the unpainted areas, let that dry, and then I'll do a second coat over the whole thing. But this paint is lasting quite a while. There's quite a bit left in here, and it goes on really thin, but it covers very well. So it doesn't take a lot of paint, surprisingly. And it looks like it's covering good. It can't really see through it, nice and black and shiny. So I think the second coat will look really sharp. All right, these are coming along. Got them sitting on top of these bottles right now to hold them up off the my paper towels because they're still a little bit tacky, but I wanted to be able to flip them over and paint the other side. So I've already done one coat over all of them, so I'm just doing a second coat. I figure there's no need for time lapse. I mean, you're not really getting a lot out of that. Just take your time, painting all the little cracks and corners and crevices, and it should turn out good. So I'm gonna do this second coat. I'm gonna let them sit for 24 hours and they'll be ready to roll. But I won't be putting them on the car for probably another 3-4 days. So they'll have plenty of time to sit. And that's it. I'll show you the finished product when we're done. All right, there we have it, finished product. These turned out pretty good. I'm impressed. It's a shiny gloss black. Able to cover all the area, had a little bit of paint left over. And like I said, I split it in half, so there's still some in the can. But yeah, turned out great. It's been about 3-4 hours. It's definitely dry enough to handle. I still have it sitting here on wax paper just so it doesn't stick. I'll let it sit on here overnight. And we're ready to rock and roll. Look for the install video here in the next week or so. We'll do brake bleeding. We may actually change the master cylinder reservoir, maybe not, we'll see. But subscribe so you can catch those videos, and appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. See ya.